I just had one of my supporters asking a couple of questions about Coors Light tap handles, and I wanted to cover this so you get to learn a little bit about them. I'm not going to cover all of them. I've got a bunch of other ones that I've got somewhere that I've covered previously, so I'm going to cover a couple of different ones. Here, this one is the standard pub style tap handle. You'll notice that these are, if you've been at bars, if you've looked at tap handles before, you'll notice that this style is one that's very, very common. There's a couple of different versions of this type of style, ones that are wooden, ones that are acrylic or resin, but the shape or design is fairly similar. With that, I mean, you've got this curved out section on the top, you've got a curve in down here. A lot of these ones, the sizing is about this size, so it's a little bit larger. It's not super large, but still a little bit larger. And you'll typically have this finale up at the top. There's a couple of different styles that people will use for that finale up there. And then you'll have a ferrule down here. Sometimes it'll be this one, the one that curves in and curves out, and then other times it'll be the standard kind of like shaped rounded one that just goes a little bit similar to that. And with this one, if we're taking a look at it, then if we look on the edge here, then you'll see right here you've got a little bit of a line there. And the way that they do this one is you've got a base paint layer, and then this is a sticker element that goes on top that says Coors Light, has that classic design. So overall, just very standard tap handle. You'll notice a little bit of wear on this one down towards the bottom. That is totally common. You'll typically see a little bit of like chips and marks and stuff like that. These are ones that sometimes haven't been as well cared for, because a lot of times people will just chuck this in a bin. But one of the great things about these is that aside from making sure that the paint is holding up, there's not a lot of other things that you need to be worried about with them. This particular one is a wooden one that has paint, that has the paint layer and the sticker layer. And so that means that it's going to hold up fairly well. You don't really need to worry about it breaking or cracking too much unless you're really, really stressing it out. So overall, good solid tap handle. This one is Coors Light, and that has it on both sides there.